Welcome to episode 2 of the Arbitrator TV. I am the Arbitrator, and tonight I bring you an exclusive interview with the man that I've been trying to speak with for 15 months, Dr. Brendan French of the Commonwealth Bank. For those that don't know, he is General Manager of Commonwealth Bank Group Customer Relations. Sit back and relax as we discuss the topic of customer complaints. Hi Brendan, thank you for finally sitting down with me. Brendan, looking at your LinkedIn profile, I notice you sit on a few boards in an advisory role and appear to position yourself as a dispute resolution expert. You even co-authored a book entitled Resolving Conflict on Dispute Resolution. Can you please tell us more about that?
It's always challenging finding out exactly what your customers think about you.
It's not really what I asked. But on that topic, in your case, I'd be more concerned what your own team think about you. Anyway, moving along. Being General Manager of Group Customer Relations, you are ultimately responsible for managing customer complaints and large-scale problem solving for the Commonwealth Bank. Can you tell me a little bit about the customer complaint process and how problems and complaints are handled?
We need to respond to the feedback that they provide to us. In short, we have to put the customer at the centre of everything that we do. So we're really interested in hearing everything that customers have to tell us. It's not that expensive, and by and large, the trusted feedback that we get from customers is always valuable. In fact, it's gold. It's the kind of intelligence that you can't buy otherwise. It's really a matter of us having systems to capture that information, to throw a net around it early in the customer proposition and in that experience that a customer has, and critically closing the loop, going back to the customer and saying, well, look, you gave us some intelligence and we're not thrilled about the experience you had, but we've gone along and we've fixed something, we've changed something, we've made a difference, and that's because of what you told us. Doesn't every single one of them has an expectation that we should be able to meet, and it's only by talking to them that we find out what that expectation is, what their experience was, and work on any gap that exists between those two.
Okay, that's interesting. So you were basically saying that customer feedback is important, customers are at the centre of everything you do. You really want to hear what the customers have to say, so much so that you say their feedback is gold. If a customer has a problem, it is important to identify it, address it quickly, and subsequently make changes to stop it happening again. Well, that sounds impressive. I must say my experience with you and CBA to date does not remotely reflect that. You essentially represent the bank's interest in resolving customer complaints and overall customer satisfaction, yet all reports point to that being pretty much the complete opposite of what you do. I approached you on behalf of a growing number of genuinely affected CBA customers in November of 2012. Other customers have approached you with genuine complaints. Other advocates have approached you with genuine complaints. All have similar comments about you, that you either completely ignore them and the problem, or you reply with a dismissive answer. I tried for a long time to start a friendly dialogue with you to resolve genuine customer issues, and instead of addressing the concerns, the bank spent thousands of shareholder dollars spying on me 24/7. The bank then tried to convince the media that you were petrified of me and that the spies were actually in place to protect you. Somehow, even the ones following me on the Gold Coast, 900 kilometres away from you. It has been reported to me that your CBA salary is $1 million per annum, yet I can't help but feel this behaviour is childish and not the actions of a highly paid professional. Could it be that Commonwealth Bank has a bad reputation for problem solving because you are perhaps too busy positioning yourself as a dispute resolution expert around the world and not focusing on the job at hand? Yeah, no comment. Well, that's all we have time for, and thank you for your time tonight, Brendan. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just a bit of fun, but it's important to note that executives like Brendan play a very important role in the way corporations deal with complaints and the overall complaint handling process. The type of serious issues that Brendan and CBA choose to ignore range from excess bank fees right through to internal corruption and systemic issues. These issues in one way or another affect us all. CBA are known for regularly denying any responsibility despite mounting evidence against them. These executives love to tell you how important they think the customers are and how devoted they are to customer satisfaction. Sadly though, when it comes to the Commonwealth Bank and Brendan French, they constantly demonstrate through their actions their lack of interest in genuine customer complaints, and the trail of destruction is not pretty. Be sure to hit subscribe on my YouTube channel so you can be the first to see my next episode where I sit down with Ian Nareb, the CEO of Commonwealth Bank, for an exclusive interview. I am the Arbitrator. See you later.